Where do you we're doing old school tonight. What? Yeah. Stand by. Stand by. Technical department is gonna have to handle this. My brother-in-law. Well, no, not my brother-in-law. The mother of my niece, or the dad, bought me a bag of weed, big old bag of weed. After I just because I just harvested. It's good too. Let's see, what the fuck, man? It's common, you guys. Oh, here we go.
This is a certified used Toyota Mirai fuel cell vehicle. It comes with a $15,000 fuel card, a fuel cell system warranty, and a low APR. Visit an authorized Mirai dealer today to discover its unprecedented pricing.
I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. My head really hurts. If I don't find a way out of here, I'm gonna go berserk. I'm crazy and I'm hurt. Head on my shoulders. It's going berserk. I hear the same old talk, the same old lines. Don't tell me that today, yes, and now it's good for you. You get out of my way, cause I'm crazy and I'm hurt. Head on my shoulders. Going berserk. I won't apologize for acting out of line. You see the way I am. You leave anytime you dare, cause I'm crazy and I'm hurt. Head on my shoulders. Going berserk. Crazy, 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 crazy. I don't know what the fuck I did. I don't know what the fuck I did. I'm so sick of everything. I just wanna die.
That's mad cowardice.
The greatest explorers used to rely on compasses and telescopes. Now they rely on Ford Copilot 360 technology with available intelligent adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane centering, and speed sign recognition as they discover new worlds from available heated leather captain seats. The 2020 Ford Explorer, completely redesigned and more intuitive than ever. It's the greatest exploration vehicle of all time. Driver assist features are supplemental and do not replace the driver's attention,
Someone could
judgment, or
drop
control
me
the
a
vehicle.
lid and for free, and I bitch about how it's not dried properly. Alright.
This is a certified used Toyota Mirai fuel cell vehicle. It comes with a $15,000 fuel card, a fuel cell system warranty, and a low APR. Visit an authorized Mirai dealer.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, here you go.
Propaganda in the conscious mind. It's propaganda of another kind. They're fucking with me, subliminally. They're fucking with me, subliminally.
I forgot my soda in the freezer.
I can think you're going crazy, don't you think you're doing things? Don't you think you're going smart? Fuck yeah, give another time. Take it out of me, I'm a mother, never. Take it out of me, I'm a mother, never. Fuck to me subliminally, fuck to me subliminally, fuck to me subliminally, fuck to me subliminally. Watching TV, I'm going to cry. For no reason, I don't know why. Putting me for messages on my TV. Which I'm getting subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. I should fix it on my head. Mind control, the easiest way. Sponsored by the CIA. It's a weapon you cannot see. It's propaganda subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally.
Anyway, that was that. That was that. That was from that was Suicidal Tendencies. I remember I had a Suicidal Tendencies show, and I was like maybe only like 13 or 14 at the time, and it was in Colorado and Denver. And somebody, a rival like gang or some shit, because like if you know that song, that Suicidal Tendencies, and they have like a cult following, right? Like that's tape right there, or that song, that tape that it's on, the very first one, it was in like the 80s, and they're like 18 and 19, so they're older. They're like older than me, even like my age, maybe like 5 or 10 years older. So they're like 55 or 50. I'm like 60. Anyway, so somebody came by, just fucking I've been in a few drive-by shootings. It goes through my videos. I tell the story of anyway, there's one time, I don't think anyway, they drove by, and it's always like this. It always goes slow motion, and it's like that scene from what is that? whatever. It's that scene, and it's like this lowrider's turning around the corner real slow, right? And you see the back window that's tinted. You see it go down just a little, and then you see a barrel come out of it, right? Like that's how it is. It's all slow motion. Just and no, but they're like this. When a gangster shoots like a street person, they're just like they don't care. They're not like aiming and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so that's how come innocent people always get hit in that shit. Plus, you're in the middle of a fucking city, man. Like, it ricochets off of things, you know. That's funny. Speaking of Corona, I shook up a Corona. I'll make light of the. Actually, this was actually more deadly than the false bullshit psyop thing that's going on. I shook up a Corona. This is how only time Corona ever almost did damage to someone. We were camping and we all had guns. This is what made me think of it, because we all had guns and we were sitting around the campfire so drunk and we were doing weird things, and Jamie shot his gun right next to me, and there was a cliff right behind me, literally like 3 feet. I'm like, dude, that's gonna ricochet even if you. He's like, I didn't shoot it. I'm like, dude, you're drunk. Just don't put the gun down, all right? And I had mine now too. I'm like, put it down. And then Chad's got his gun, and we're in like he's pointing at Jamie. Jamie's pointing that at me. Jamie put his gun down. We're just drunk, being stupid. We're in the mountains in Colorado. Anyway, so I shook up this Corona for a really long time. I'm just sitting there forever. We were tripping on acid or mushrooms or something. And then I go like this, and I threw it in the fire, right? And I didn't even say that. I set it into the fire, right? Like kind of pointed at Jamie. And I set it in the fire. I didn't even think about it then. After that, right? I forgot. And so we're sitting there after that we're telling it's kind of was serious for a minute, where I was like, Jamie, fucking serious, put your shit away. You know, that shit almost hit me now. I don't want to fucking get. I don't want to do that tonight. And so, in the meantime of me getting Jamie to put his gun away and shit and everything, me and Chad, all of a sudden, I go, wait, you guys, listen, wait, listen. And I hear this, like a pressure cooker, right? Immediately I knew what it was, and I was really fucked up. And I knew what it was, and I was like, it was like slow motion on Stand By Me when they jump from the train tracks. I'm like, I was like, hit, or what do they say? Like, incoming. Now I'm like, hit the deck, like this, right? And I literally grabbed Chad and pulled him down to the ground. And Jamie, I took whatever. Jamie did what he did, got lucky. And I pulled Chad to the ground, and I covered myself. And it just goes, boom. It got hot. It went really high for a while. And then it just went boom, so louder than a shotgun. Right? Like it's louder than a 12 gauge. And so I turn around, and all of our lawn chairs around the whole fire was blown up and out. We had a huge fire. The whole fire was out. And all of our lawn chairs sitting around the thing had burning coals that were burnt holes through giant holes. And I went over and was knocking some up, but it was too late. All of our lawn chairs had big holes because the whole thing blew up the fire. And I put a Corona in the fire, and they're like, "What? What happened?" Like no one knew it happened, right? I'm like, did I throw a shotgun shell or bullets in the fire? Because we've done stupid shit like that too, and they shoot out. But so I said no. I put a Corona in there for it to blow up. Didn't hit Jamie. And I'm like, you owe us a chair. You ate all my chair. They were all my chairs, fuckers. So burnt holes in the chairs. And not our sleeping bags, maybe. I would always get drunk, and I don't tend to camp. I camp outside unless it's in the winter and I'm by myself. If I'm by myself and I'm like backpacking, I do. But when it's with my friends like that, it's like we usually wake up. I usually wake up by the fire. It's all sunny, and I'm got my something, maybe a sleeping bag or something, or I don't know, or not. And I'm by the fire, kind of passed out in the dirt right there, you know. That's just how it goes. Yeah, I felt bad too about killing the deer when my first time, because I got a doe tag. When you get a doe tag, there's like, I don't want to tell the story. It kind of makes me sad. It kind of bothers me. Oh shit! I didn't see there was someone in the chat. Hi, hey, Shauna, what's up? I'm sorry, I didn't see you. How are you? Oh, the Corona's bullshit, dude. Trust me, it is bullshit. Trust me. Watch my thing from China. Hi, Shauna, are you there? Oh, it's my connection. My connection's shitty just because they suck. Look, it's a psyop. Go to my channel. Go to the last video. I posted it on everybody. It's not there, you guys. Trust me, I have friends. Wait, what? Yeah, they go sideways and this way. So what? The thing is, my pupils are hexagons, and they weren't before. I mean, I'm not. I don't think I'm a werewolf or anything. Or I don't even care. I'm not afraid of reptiles. You come at me with those eyes. Like, here's the thing. Like, okay, you have a reptilian. You can blink sideways. All right, so, you know, I can. You know, fuck you. Has anyone ever heard? How many reptilians do you know that have eaten your friends? None. It's bullshit. Come on. I'm done. I don't care. I mean, yeah, they're there. You guys. I mean, I stand by my Jenna Bush and Bob Marley and Elvis. My liquid digital. Those are they. They're like, it's like a parasite that just grabs. I know. I did the same thing, dude. I did that too. It was a little tiny thing. It was like a bluebird or some shit with my BB gun. I swear to God, the same thing I did, Christopher. And I felt horrible. It was just a poof of feathers and nothing. There was nothing left, right, or something. It was like a pellet gun, and I pumped it up a bunch of times, and I thought I would shoot the bird. And I knew it was wrong because we have to eat everything and use everything that we kill. Like, that's our religion. I mean, it is our religion. But anyway, Sean, yeah, I know. It's all right. Everyone does that, Christopher. I mean, it's just curiosity, and we learn, everything lives and dies. Everything's meant to happen when it happens, where it happens, and all that shit. Anyway, Shauna, I'm sorry, but Shauna, Tweaker James. He's always, you can hear him light the lighter, and then you can hear him set the pipe down and shit. I'm like, James, go to bed, and they won't be down there. I've been there. Like, I'm like, he's gone down the window. Like, they're down there. They're fucking down there. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm like, James, go to bed, dude. He cray. Nah, he's just tweaking. He's having fun. He's lonely. He might be getting hit with freedom. You don't know nothing. That whole cute and all that. You guys, it's all bullshit, and it doesn't even matter. That's the thing. It may not even be bullshit, but it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is our spiritual well-being. Like I said, and I borrowed from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kill me now, and I will become more powerful than you could possibly ever even imagine. Do it. Strike me down. Fuck, man, I'm in pain anyway. Like, I'm physical pain anyway. I'd rather just float around. So go ahead and kill me, and I will fuck you up. That's right. I am in the right place. That's right. Both of you guys. And you know what? I'm so sick of this. Oh, there's demons and there's this. I fucking sit here and I'm like, man, you know what? I have so much goodness that they melt. I mean, I just laugh at something like that. Evil doesn't exist in my realm. I do good for people. And because I do good for people, people do good things for me. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just done feeding the beast, you guys. The more we talk about that shit, the more we bring it into existence, into our bullshit reality, this physical reality. Our reality is our spiritual reality with God. But we need to sit here and just be like, oh, come on. No. Just forget all of that. Just so what? Okay, 5G, 7G. Okay. Oh, so, like, kill me. I die. Boy, I go to my body goes to compost to grow other trees. I'd go on to do another whatever you do after you die. If we sit here and talk about it and go, oh, 5G is then if we're bringing it into existence, if we say there's a giant monster that's living under my bed, if you think that, it's gonna eventually, whether it's there or not, you're never gonna look under there, so it doesn't matter, right? Or some shit like that. It just doesn't matter. Look, nothing can hurt you. Nothing. Think about it. What's the worst thing someone could do to you? What's the worst thing? Kill you. I mean, kill you. That's actually would be kind of relieving to me. Ow. All I know is I remember the Zika virus, the Ebola virus, the mosquito virus. Okay. Exactly. No. No, 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 no. Everyone's acting irrelevant and crazy. I'm acting normal by being like, all right, just like whatever. It's just, I'm not even gonna bother with it. I could get hit. I could bother with it all day long and then get hit by a car and die. And had wasted all that worry for no reason. I know it was, sweetheart. I'm just so sick of hearing about this stupid virus, and it's so fake. I mean, I don't even. I just all of it, the whole fucking ball of wax, the whole Peter Strzok and Lisa Page and Q. And meanwhile, 3 years have gone by of them doing shit behind the scenes. That's just my only politics. Oh, right. And they're totally doing that to us. I know I'm crazy and irrelevant. No, I'm just kidding. I know I'm the exact opposite. I know that. So it's like, but yeah, that is probably the worst thing you could do. I've made some people feel crazy. I've made people go crazy, that's for sure. I had a girlfriend that checked into a state hospital after being with me for like 3 months. We spent $60,000 of her insurance money on heroin and coke. And I did anyway. I wouldn't let her do it. And then I finally started letting her do it, But so she lived with me. I had syringes. I would throw them. And you know how in school you stick pencils in the ceiling, right? I used to stick syringes because I shot cocaine and heroin all day. Stick syringes all in my house. So people, because I told them, don't come over. Call me, because I sold heroin and coke. Call me and I'll bring it and meet you. And if they came over, and so that they wouldn't come over, I had syringes stuck all throughout my ceiling, and they would fall and stick in their shoulder and shit. So they didn't want to come over. I would cut them off. I would cut them off if they came over to me. Anyway. I don't know what's going on. We did land in the Twilight Zone. I mean, the thing is, you guys, is let me give you my 2-second version of what I know is going on. Now, anyone says they know something for a fact is an idiot. Don't ever listen to anyone that says, well, I know that this for a fact I know. No, you don't. You don't know anything. No one knows anything for a fact. I mean, not even I'm not talking about philosophy. I'm talking about like, this is wood. I don't know that for a fact. I can't say nothing without beyond the shadow of doubt. But I've seen things change, like the jets. I saw them change over fucking night. That's one. I mean, we all have anchor effects. Like if you're Mandela affected, I have anchor effects that I know for a fact that they change. I mean, like one day I went by the airport in Palm Springs and they have 747s and 727s and they're all there. Everything normal, the engines under the wings. And then the next day I had to go there again because I had to go to the doctor again, back to the doctor. And all of the fucking engines on the airplanes were like pushed 6 foot in front of the wing and hanging off this pylon thing on every jet, on every airplane. And all the wings have these little winglets and shit on them. And the engines weren't brand new. They didn't do it overnight. They were all old. You could see how the bolts had they have rust. So, I mean, I know that obviously they didn't change all the jet engines overnight. So when I get home and look on my computer, I see that all the airplanes are all pushed forward 6 foot from the 80s in movies and everything. I'm going, what the fuck? How? Yeah, it's not. I've flown on a million airplanes, and their engines are not on 6 foot in front of the goddamn wing. They're underneath the fucking wing, man. Sorry, God, about the goddamn thing. It blew my fucking mind. I mean, I've seen other changes, you know, Berenstein, and all that bullshit. And that's an anchor effect. That tripped me the fuck out. Because I went and got out of the attic, blew the dust off my Berenstein Bears books. That was my favorite set of books. And it said Berenstain, and I know for a fact it wasn't that. Because that movie by Mel Brooks, Young Frankenstein, I would ask my dad, where's my, because me and him watched that together, and also he taught me to read, and me and him those were my favorite books, and I read the Berenstein Bears, and I would say, where's my Berenstein Bears books, or Berenstein Bears, and he'd be Berenstein from the Young Frankenstein movie, and I know it was spelled that way. That's also for me an anchor. That was the first anchor effect for me. I don't know, man. No, there's something spiritual going on too. I just don't know. I know it was. No, it's not now. It was never like that here. We're the trespassers, Christopher. I think we should focus on what is the same. And every time all these things change or we shift or whatever happens, what is always the same? There's always McDonald's, but McDonald's used to be, for me, in my timeline, it was M-A-C Donald's. And that's why it's called a Big Mac. McDonald's. That's how it was in my timeline. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I know. Well, I don't even care anymore. Don't worry. If you worry, are they doing it right now? The thing is we've got to live in the moment. If you live in the future, you're gonna have anxiety. You're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna have robot bees. They already have them. If they wanted to kill us and anything they can and will do to us, and when they do, trust me. You know? Yeah, why is it Big Mac then? I don't know. It was always, I don't know. I sometimes have dual memories sometimes, or even three, where it'll flip back and forth in my brain. It's really weird. Like I'm fighting the system, the download. Because people will tell me, yeah, I don't remember that. Like, I remember Berenstain with an E, right? Not Berenstain. And then they walk away for 5 minutes, and they walk back and they go, hey, Brady, oh, by the way, yeah, I now that I think about it, yeah, it was Berenstain. I do remember that now. And their eyes are all like glossed over. I'm like, you got the download. What? That's happened to me so much. It's crazy. Like I present all my evidence. I don't even present my evidence. I go, you tell me. Like, how many people are in JFK's car? They're like, 4, obviously. Right? And then I show them the thing, and then they walk away, come back in about 5 minutes or like a while later and go, you know, now that I think about it, I do remember that there was 6 people in the car. And then their eyes are all like glazed over. That shit is fucking crazy. Do people see different things literally? Like, what if you see McDonald's and I see McDonald's at the same time? Like, we're in the same car, Christopher. And I'm like, let's pull into McDonald's and get a burger. And then you're like, okay, and we go to McDonald's. And you look up at the sign and it says McDonald's. And I look up at the sign and it says McDonald's. What if the fire truck has always been purple for me? And when I pointed at it, anything that was red is purple for me, say. And I always went, since I was a baby, and I would point to my mom or dad, I'd go, look, what's that? A fire truck. And they'd go, yeah, it's red, but it would be purple for me. So anytime I saw purple, they'd go, yeah, it's red, because it's red to them. So see, everybody could see different colors then. That is a mind blower once you wrap your head around it. For some people, it's really easy. For some people, it's hard. There's another one that is like an apple. A red apple is the way light and photons work, light and shit. An apple, a red delicious apple, a red apple is every color but red. Red, that wavelength of light bounce, every other wavelength of light would are absorbed by the apple, except the red wavelength bounces off the apple and into your eye retina, and so that's why you see red. So it's really the apple's really every color but red. You know. Yeah, exactly. They need us to build their hell for them. We mustn't construct it. Do not interact with them. The screen, it wants you to engage with it. Do not engage with it. I don't even care about fucking Shazam. Fuck all that. I've seen God, okay? I talk to God in my head. Just go, hey, I want all of you guys, anyone that sees this, please sit down, no matter what religion, if you don't believe, or even if you do. Just sit down and say, hey, excuse me, whoever created me, I have a few questions. Can you tell me what I should do and what's going on and da-da-da-da-da? And then he'll tell you. Oh my God, you know what's crazy? You know what another thing happened? I've read Mein Kampf. I've done a bunch of papers on Hitler. Hitler has blue eyes now and blonde hair. Blondish brown hair and blue eyes. And there's color photos of him in this timeline. In this timeline, there's color photos of Hitler all over the place. And he's got piercing, quote unquote, piercing blue eyes. No, I did a fucking shitload of papers on that guy. And he had brown eyes. That was the whole thing. Blue eyes and blonde hair, but he didn't have it. He had brown eyes and brown hair, and his mom was half Jewish. That was where they had the whole percentage and all that bullshit. The whole thing could be a lie. I don't even know anymore. The whole Nazi thing, World War I, everything is made up. I mean, I'm finding times, different shit. Yeah, he didn't have blue eyes. They didn't even have color pictures of him when I was younger. Now they do? What? I don't know, you guys. I'm going to go to bed. It's midnight? Fuck. I'm going to go to bed, you guys. I don't have to do anything tomorrow, though. At least I'll be able to just sleep. I know, man. That's why, you know what? With deepfakes, everything's obsolete. Everything is off the table. I mean, like, nothing matters anymore. Forget it. You might as well be blind, deaf, dumb, and crazy like me. No, yeah, deep fake takes everything away. It's over. It's obsolete. It's futile. Resistance is futile. We have ways of making you talk. I'm going to go watch an episode of Archer right now. Okay, guys? And don't tell Lana Kane you said, hey. I don't talk to you people. I know. Yeah, don't let the dust fucking nanobots bite. They're not activated yet. They're inside of us. Wait till they activate them, bro. Wait till they activate them, you guys. And it's going to be like in that movie Aliens. Or in Total Recall, that baby comes out. He's like, whenever I meet a pregnant girl, I go, when you have a kid, when you have your kid, it's going to be that like on The Fly with Jeff Goldblum, and it's going to be a giant maggot. And I'm like, that's not cool. Okay. That's not very nice, is it? I did go up to a girl once and I said, oh, what are you doing? And I was a young man and it was a hard lesson to learn. And she said, oh, I'm not pregnant. And started crying and shit. And I'm like, I am so sorry. Ma'am, I am so fucking sorry. I didn't know. It's just the dress, you know, or some shit. I don't know. So now I never. Oh, it depends on what you, right? I don't know. But anyway, I fucking never, ever, even if a chick's obviously like gonna pop any minute and I might have to deliver the motherfucking kid, I don't go, are you pregnant? Or when are you due? Because that's what I said. I said, when are you due? And she goes, I'm not pregnant. Oh, hey, at the beginning of this, I started out by saying about how Khloe Kardashian, it's a watch her, it's a makeup tutorial. And she goes like this. Look at me in the eyes. She goes like that. And then she goes, boom, boom, boom. And blood is flying everywhere, and pieces of fucking meat and shit off of her fucking face. Look it up. It's scary. She goes, she sees something behind the computer, and then she just starts doing that. And no one's like grabbing her. It's like an invisible person's grabbing her. I mean, it's like she's hitting it so hard, her face, that you couldn't even, it had to have been someone pushing her head. Like that was invisible, you know. It's scary. Look it up. It's a makeup tutorial. Bloody fucking nose. Maybe I think it was one of the Kardashians. Look it up. All right, night, guys. Look it up. Have a good night. Love you all.